Today we're making a sandwich that uses pickles, not one, not two, but 3 different ways. And it is absolutely everything I want in a very, very speedy lunch. The only ingredients you'll need are sour or sweet pickles, mayonnaise, mustard, your favorite sandwich bread, and cheddar cheese. Sorry, I really did feel surprised, like you weren't there. So the first step for our sandwich is making the sauce. And to do that, I am just mincing up some half sour pickle. This is my favorite kind of pickle. It is pretty tart, quite vinegary, but it still has some of that like cucumbery sweetness. Now, if you have another favorite kind of pickle, like Justin's favorite is bread and butter chips, that would work great here too. Let me know in the comments what kind of pickle you would use in this sandwich. So in the recipe, I have exact measurements for the mayonnaise, the mustard, the minced pickle, the pickle brine. Maybe you're wondering, do I have to pull out all of these different spoons for a sandwich? No, you definitely do not. They're just there if you want them. Today, I don't want them. I'm just gonna eyeball it. So we have about 1 tablespoon of minced pickle, and then the same amount, 1 tablespoon of mayo. You can use any mayo you like. This is not the time to make your own mayonnaise. Don't bother, it's not worth it here. And then like, I don't know, a teaspoon of mustard. And then like half a teaspoon of brine. So for the mustard, you can use whatever brand, but make sure that it's a grainy variety, preferably of a Dijon mustard. That is gonna give the sauce a kind of like intense, crunchy pop, like bursts of those mustard seeds. It's really, really nice here. And then we just stir it all up. I'm just gonna give it like a little taste. I think it needs more mustard. This is another reason why I wouldn't obsess too much over the measurements, because maybe you want like an extra mustardy sandwich, or maybe you want it really creamy. I don't know. It also might depend on the day, you know? What are you feeling in that moment? Right now, I'm feeling a little extra mustard. Okay. This looks really nice. That's perfect. So now our pickle is all sliced, which means we are ready to grab our bread. And in the meantime, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel for even more few ingredient recipes. So our bread is all toasted. I am using a very seedy whole grain loaf that I love, but it's your sandwich. Use whatever sandwich bread is your go-to. That'll be great here. So in this case, our pickles are like our meat or our cold cut. Now, if you Google pickle sandwich, you will probably see some recipes that use the pickle as the bread. You take a whole pickle, you have it like a sub roll, and then you fill it with things. That's a choice. That's another big little recipe. Here it is it's the star of the show, not the bun itself. So I am using a very sharp white cheddar here. I think the sharpest you can find, this is the time to use it. Now a cheese and pickle sandwich, or pickle and cheese sandwich in England, it actually has sort of a completely different meaning than this. It uses more of a pickly chutney compared to what Americans think of as a pickle, something that's just like a whole cucumber. So you can start with pre-sliced cheddar that is all ready to go on the bread. But whatever you start with, make sure that you get like at least a couple very thick layers of cheese on the sandwich. So this is our big little pickle sandwich. Kind of reminds me of a really good cheeseburger, but you don't need the burger, which sounds nuts, but it really works. Make sure you come back next week for another few ingredient recipe, and I'll see you then.